I be rolling with the squad, we be going so hard like whoa. You know what it is, and we always get it in, whoa.
Hi guys, it's Mr. Cry227 here again with a video, and today we are talking about another topic on Joseph Speaks. I wanted to do 2 separate episodes on this, but I feel like they're so similar that I could just do one episode on this. So yeah, we're kind of just combine I'm gonna try to combine one episode with this. So yeah. So what am I talking about today, you may ask? Well, I'm talking about like the PS4 and PC and the PC gaming industry. Now, a lot of you may know that the PC gaming industry, well, from what you hear, probably you hear a lot of the things like PC gaming is like not as powerful as console gaming. Well, that's not really true exactly. Well, it depends on what PC you're talking about. If you're talking about the PC I have right now, that I do all the editing with, the PS4 and the Xbox One blow this thing out of the water. Hell, maybe not the PS3 and the Xbox 360, but definitely the Xbox One and PS4. But if you're talking about like maybe an $1,000 PC that can play games consistent, like there are some PCs that can play a consistent 144p, which is higher than 1080p, at a consistent 60 frames per second. Because even though we know that sometimes the PS4 and Xbox One can play games at 1080p 60 FPS, sometimes the frame rates drop. And hell, I was playing a game before called Just Cause. By the way, you should get it. It's amazing. But I'm not going to explain what it is. You can just find other videos about it. But I was playing Just Cause 3, and literally, like, even though the PS4 and Xbox One are PS4 and Xbox One are powerful, but they're not powerful enough to handle some of the games they get, like Star Wars Battlefront. Say what you like about that game, but I think, like, it was only 900p, 30 frames per second. Now, the game still looks good, but it's like huge and gigantic and really power straining. Now, if we made that game 1080p 60 FPS, it would not be 60 FPS. It'd probably be like 10 FPS. It's like, that's how underpowered the PS4 and Xbox One are. I mean, don't get me wrong, the PS4 and Xbox One are more powerful than Xbox 360 and PS4, but you gotta understand they're almost like 10 years apart. So, but when the PS3 came out, that it literally was actually stronger than PCs, but that didn't really work out in Sony's favor. I'll talk about that in another video. Yeah, but PCs are, if you're getting like a gaming PC, if you're not making it like in the same price ranges as the PS4 and Xbox One, it'll freaking blow it out of the freaking water. Like it won't even be a joke. Cause like you can get a gaming PC for $1,000 that's 144p, maybe even 120 frames per second. Now maybe it's not going to be $1,000, maybe it'll be $1,500, but still you can actually play 4K with gaming PCs. Granted, it'll probably cost you thousands of dollars. And that's what I'm going to go over in this video, because I was inspired recently, because like Sony is going to release a PS4.5 that can play games in quote-unquote 4K. It probably won't be 4K. It'll probably either be a 1080p, maybe 120 frames per second, or maybe 144p, 60 frames. Maybe it'll be like only like 144p. Maybe it won't be 4K. Probably won't be 4K. But yeah. But what's it called? But yeah, I was inspired by that. Like, now I'm gonna briefly address the PS4.5 look. Sony, I'm talking to you right now, Sony. You most likely, no, definitely, you guys definitely won't see this video. This video will get probably what, like 20, maybe if I'm lucky, 50 views. Yeah, you're not gonna see it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Sony. Don't make games that are just they're just exclusive to the PS4.5 and not the PS4. Just make it that it can maybe play games better on the PS4.5 than the PS4. Just make it a better version of the PS4. If you make games exclusive for that, you'll basically be screwing over the 50 million people that have a PS4, and you'll get pissed. Hell, I think you'll even go like almost bankrupt, and Xbox and Microsoft will definitely destroy you. Just stick to that. Just better graphics and better performance. I don't think anybody will get mad over that. But yeah. But yeah. So that's my opinion on the PS4.5. Now let's talk about PC gaming versus console gaming. I'm gonna put this stupid ass and I'm gonna put an end to this stupid ass debate. I'm done with this debate. It's so stupid. Like, okay, it's so stupid. I'm gonna just put an end to this stupid ass debate because it needs to be finished. Okay, what's the similarities between a PC and a console in terms of gaming? You can play games. The similarities end there. They literally end there. In terms of gaming, a PC and a console almost have nothing to do with each other. It just ends there. They can both play games. As literally only similarity between console gaming and PC gaming. There's games. Now let's get into differences. With consoles you can just buy a few cords, buy the thing, buy a few games, buy some controllers, maybe buy a headset, plug it in, just buy a membership, and you're all good. PCs, on the other hand, are a lot more complicated than that. You have to buy a graphics card, a GPU, a CPU, for example, Intel. You need a graphics card, a CPU, you need a motherboard, you need RAM, you need a case, you need a monitor, you need a mouse, you need a keyboard. You see where I'm going with this? It's a lot more complicated, and it's a lot more pricey. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you PC gamers say. I don't care if you say, we're actually less expensive, or games are less expensive. Get the fuck out of here. Your games, you're way more expensive. I don't care how cheap your games are. You freaking, and it doesn't end there. Let's just say you made a really awesome gaming PC. If you want to be top of the line and be the top of your game, you have to spend a pretty penny. Yeah, PC gaming costs a lot. Console gaming is much more simpler and stuff. And yeah, I mean, that's just the whole difference. Console gaming is much less powerful, but much more cost effective, and much better in my opinion. PCs have their place, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. This is Mr. Kite27 signing out. Goodbye and goodbye. Goodbye. So yeah, guys, in conclusion, PC gaming and console gaming are almost nothing alike. And yeah, and if we see updates in consoles